They told him he wasn't big enough, fast enough, strong enough. They told him he wasn't worthy of a scholarship, not even a star on the recruiting board. J.J. Watt was, by all measurable standards, invisible. No stars, no scholarship offers, no attention, just a dream, a belief, and a will forged in the steel-hard resolve of a small-town Wisconsin kid who refused to accept average. And that's exactly where this story becomes extraordinary, because Justin James Watt didn't just make it to the NFL. He didn't just beat the odds, he obliterated them. And in doing so, he etched his name into football immortality, not as someone who was handed greatness, but as someone who scraped, clawed, and willed his way there.
You see, the defensive MVP gets a truck. So yes, I took it very seriously.
So you wanted the truck.
J.J. Watt was born in Pewaukee, Wisconsin in 1989, the son of a firefighter and a building operations manager. His work ethic wasn't taught, it was inherited. He played hockey competitively until he was 13, quitting only when the travel and expense burdened the family too heavily. Football became his calling, but even then, Watt was an afterthought. Coming out of high school, Watt received no FBS scholarship offers. Zero. He walked on at Central Michigan in 2007, where he played as a tight end. But 1 year in, something wasn't right. He believed he could be more. And so, in a stunning move of faith and fortitude, he left his scholarship, transferred to a junior college, and eventually walked on again at the University of Wisconsin.
When the Badgers are on defense, don't forget to watch number 99. J.J. Watt is from Pewaukee.
He delivered pizzas to afford tuition. He trained in silence. And he grew. From that crucible of anonymity and labor, Watt emerged not just stronger, but transformed. By his junior season, he was a dominant defensive end. And in the 2011 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans selected him 11th overall. The once unranked, undrafted, uninvited dreamer was now a first-round pick. What followed was nothing short of historic. Watt became a three-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year, a feat only matched by the likes of Lawrence Taylor and Aaron Donald. He led the league in sacks twice. He recorded 2 20-plus sack seasons, a milestone so rare, it borders on myth.
3rd and 4, Luton steps up, Watt got a hand on it. It's recovered by...
He didn't just rush quarterbacks, he hunted them. He deflected passes like a 6'5" volleyball player and scored touchdowns like a tight end reborn. But statistics only scratch the surface. Watt's legacy is in the way he played. Relentless, unyielding, possessed. His motor never stopped. He wasn't just a game changer, he was a culture changer. Houston didn't just have a star, they had a hero. And when disaster struck in 2017, when Hurricane Harvey devastated the Houston area, Watt responded not with a tweet, but with action. He launched a fundraising campaign with a modest goal of $200,000. He raised over $41 million. It was one of the largest crowdsourced disaster relief efforts in history.
It's very tough to watch your city get hit by such a bad storm and not be there to help.
This wasn't just about football anymore. This was leadership in its purest form. Injuries marred his later seasons. Torn pecs, broken legs, herniated discs, pain that would have ended most careers. But Watt returned each time, not diminished, but more determined. He joined the Arizona Cardinals late in his career, giving the desert a taste of the same heart and hammer intensity that made him a Texan legend. When Watt announced his retirement in 2022, the league lost more than a player. It lost a throwback, a man who belonged to the old school of bloody knuckles and broken helmets, yet also thrived in the new world of viral highlights and brand building. Off the field, Watt is as accomplished as he was on it. He married professional soccer player Kealia Ohai. He's hosted Saturday Night Live, founded the Justin J. Watt Foundation to support after-school athletic programs.
Kids should not have the opportunity to play sports after school if they want to. And that's what I saw as the problem when I started this.
Remains one of the most respected voices in sports. J.J. Watt's story isn't just a feel-good underdog tale. It's a story of resilience, determination, and a It's a case study in unrelenting belief. It's what happens when you mix purpose with pain, discipline with defiance. He didn't make it because of recruiting stars. He made it in spite of them. And the example he set off the field might be even greater than the one he left on it. For every overlooked kid in the weight room, somewhere in the Midwest, for every no-star recruit who watches recruiting rankings like their gospel, Watt proved that destiny is something you carve with your own two hands. There's no stat for heart, no rating for grit. J.J. Watt became the patron saint of effort. His relentless commitment to community and charity, even after retirement, continues to echo.
One of the greatest defensive players of his generation, J.J. Watt, has announced that he is retiring from the NFL after this season.
He's donated millions to youth sports, visited wounded veterans, and advocated for education and children's health. And his transparency with the fans, whether on Twitter, in interviews, or face-to-face, has kept him among the most beloved figures in sports. Watt's career is also a reminder of the physical cost of greatness. 5 seasons of injuries that would send most men into early retirement didn't stop him. He never let pain define him. He let it sharpen him. In his final game in 2023, with the Cardinals out of playoff contention, Watt sacked the quarterback in vintage fashion. Fans, including many from Houston, stood in ovation. It was a moment that encapsulated what made him special. Even when the stakes were gone, his pride and performance never wavered. The stats will say he had 114.5 career sacks, over 500 tackles, and dozens of pass deflections. But his story is far greater than those numbers. His story is that of an ordinary young man who chose to be extraordinary, not just for himself, but for everyone watching. So the next time you hear about a 5-star recruit or a can't-miss prospect, remember J.J. Watt, the 0-star kid from Pewaukee who sacked quarterbacks, saved cities, and showed us all what greatness truly looks like. He wasn't supposed to be here, and that's exactly why we'll never forget him. That's the incredible rise of J.J. Watt, from 0 stars to NFL legend. If this story inspired you, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more powerful underdog journeys, and drop a comment letting us know your favorite J.J. Watt moment. Don't forget to share this video with someone who needs a reminder that greatness doesn't need permission, just relentless drive. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep chasing greatness. Peace out.